Hello and welcome back to Dishonored. So we are in the Mansion District. Estate District? Mansion District? The district with the canal and the clock tower that is very iconic. That's where we are. We are going to infiltrate Lady Boyle's party. First of all, we have 6 runes. I've been saving them up. I've been collecting pretty much all of them so far, so I'm going to spend some now. I don't really need to, but, well, I'll get Dark Vision 2, and I'll get Possession 1. Press left trigger to physically merge with any animal's body for a limited time. You can end possession by pressing left trigger again. If your host were to die, you would endure the same fate. Small animals can't survive the possession process. At level 2, you can also possess people. While inside another human body, you are too clumsy to do anything but basic actions like opening doors or carrying objects. So rather than remotely controlling someone else's body, we actually climb inside their body. So Corvo isn't left standing around somewhere waiting to be discovered while we're controlling someone else. He is inside that person and then he jumps out. And if it's a human being, they then vomit, which is hilarious. So, okay, we have 1 rune now. Before we go to the mansion, we're going to have a look around. There are some extra things. There's a rune and a bone charm in that building. There is also, if I remember correctly, a pack of weepers, which is going to be pretty nasty to deal with, but we can probably just subdue them all with sleep darts or bending time and ignoring them completely. I don't recall exactly where that bone charm is. Oh no, I think I do actually. In another abandoned building, and then there is the Boyle party. There is a rune down there which is underwater. So,
They are burning whales.
they certainly are burning the whales. Okay. So first things first, let's go. Now, there are, as you can see, there are tall boys. The tall boys are actually pretty stupid, but I'm going to be quick saving regularly just to be safe here. And failing to be able to blink up this thing. In fact, it's probably good practice to be using dark vision here just so I can see where the patrols are. It is always good practice to use dark vision if you're not intending to be discovered. Can I jump to that? No. There we go. This building over here, there is an entrance. That is where we're going to find our stuff. There is quite a lot of various kinds of people knocking about here, be them weepers, tall boys, guards, or guard captains.
But she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed
And they thought she was a witch.
you should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm going to take one of those zealots apart myself.
I'll be right behind you.
Very dramatic throwing of your cigarette end there, sir. Good job. Like it. This is the way into the Boyle estate. We can just blink over that fence when we're ready to go in. After that point, we will be in a neutral zone. You can see over there are some party guests. Now, one of the things here is to bear in mind is that once we're over that fence, we will need to put our weapons away and not use any powers or weapons or sneak around. We have to... Obviously, Corvo is wearing his creepy mask, and he will blend right in because everyone else at the party is wearing bizarre and terrifying masks, which is very convenient for us. So, we need to be very careful about what we do and try and blend in once we're inside there. Very nice. Lanterns and fireworks. Looking forward to it, man. Okay. There is a Weeper here, or possibly a crazy survivor, I'm not sure. Not sure if this guy's going to move or not. Now we have Dark Vision 2, you can see that it lights it up in green collectibles, things that we can pick up within the range of Dark Vision. There we go. Pop him down. There are some others, as you can see, who patrol in this building. There is an outsider shrine over there where we can talk to the outsider about this. Granny Rags' diary. I can't trust him, you can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled. Spoiled and ruined, useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary, dreary, dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed. So dreary everywhere I look. I can't bear it anymore. So, I think basically Granny Rags is bailed now. Esma Boyle is a rutting hound. Yes, so I gather. Oh. Hello. Gonna see if I can not use my sleep darts. I may need a few sleep darts later on, right? And don't panic. Don't panic. Just a body. Shush. You rutting hound. No, it's not you. It's Esma Boyle. Esma Boyle is our target. There are 3 Boyle sisters called... No, Esma is not our target. Lydia is our target. I think. I can't remember. We'll find out. So there is Esma, Lydia, and Waverly are the 3 sisters, if I remember correctly. Dreary, 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 dreary. So, looks like Granny Rags has been here. You wanted me to decide. You asked me to do it. There's a hole in the world. Very nice. There is also a bone charm. Unnerving target 1. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. Nah. Hoping that that opportunity won't present itself to us. That will be very nice. There is also a rune here where we can talk to the outsider.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Very cool, very dark. Like it. So he gives us a hint there about basically the outcome of the non-lethal option here, which is, for me, kind of the hardest one to take. Now, we'll discuss that when we get to it, but it's a pretty ugly scene. Okay, let's just dark vision once again. I think it might be the other building where there is a pack of Weepers. The one with the other bone charm. Looks like there are some nice collectibles down there. They appear to be on the floor above. Peculiar. It doesn't matter. There is a place around in this stage. Once we're inside the mansion, we can go upstairs, and there is absolutely tons of stuff that we can nab for financial gain. So I'm not going to be too worried about sticking around here. I'm going to try and keep to the rooftops, if possible, to get to the other section. So we'll see whether that's possible or not. Okay, I don't really think that I have much cause... Oh, there is a one down there. Oh yeah, that's the one that's underwater. Then there is the bone charm over there, and then there is the Boyle party itself. That one is going to be treacherous to get, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm going to have to go and get it anyway, just for the sake of it, in case it's something that we want. This particular district, well, as I said in a previous video, this is my favourite mission of the entire game, but there are so many reasons for that. One of them is the architecture. This like mansion district is where all the aristocrats live, and it's like super tight security, and all the plague victims are like kept in these abandoned buildings across the canal, and the huge like man-made canal that runs through the middle where Samuel drops you off, which that idea was kind of reused in the Brigmore Witches DLC in the Draper's Ward section, but we will get to that later. But it's so good, this. I just think it's so great. The whole design of the open level here just gives you tons of possibilities for exploring, and tons of like unique situations that can arise just from the way the landscape is designed. I really love it. Anyway, the best way for us to get down here is probably going to be to get down into the canal at this end, blink, up that side, and then dodge this tall boy and this guard, and go into the building for the bone charm. So we'll give it a try. I guess I'm just going to blink underwater. I've got so many health potions that I'm not going to need in this area. It doesn't matter if I get chewed up a bit by these fish, which I inevitably will be. So we can just avoid detection and get slightly nibbled here by staying under the water. Okay, that's pretty nasty there. Has Samuel gone? Does that mean that we can't use his boat as a springboard? Oh no, there is a small platform here. Perfectamundo. Can't quite jump up, but that's fine, we can blink. Alright. Gonna stick on dark vision. Okay. So, the guard is going that way, the tall boy is coming this way. His patrol ends about here at the top of the street. I don't think he's going to come any further down than that, conveniently. This guard seems to be going the other way as well. Unless he's coming around here. No, he's not. Alright. So we can grip this guy. Nice and easy. Now, I do... Okay, there is a pack of rats. That's not good. There is also a pack of weepers, which is really, really not good. I think, however, that we're safe from guards here. And I could possess a rat to go past these weepers. But there may be an alternative route up this building. Looks like there may be. Yes. Perfect. Dishonored 101. If there is a pack of enemies on the ground floor, just walk around the side of the building. And do a jumping blink. Alright. Check there's nothing up here. Looks safe. Tons of things for us to grab. Things which are remunerating us financially. Okay, this guy's coming up the stairs. The bone charm is around here somewhere. There it is. Yoink. What is it? Healthy appetite 1. Food heals you slightly more. Nah. Well, we got it. We won't need it, but we got it. One of the weepers is coming up here now. If he comes near me, then I'll probably take him out just with a stranglehold. Here he comes. He looks like he's coming towards the bone charm. He is, alright. Well, let's just dart him so he doesn't alert the other ones. Still got 8 darts. I don't think we're going to need more than about 4 once we're inside. One of the many great things that I love about this stage is that you don't have to be sneaking the whole time. But when you do, there are some pretty good sections of sneaking that you need to do. Especially if you go to the optional section of the mansion which we are going to do. There are also many solutions once you're inside. If you remember that we got Bunting's invitation, just gonna try and avoid that tall boy. If you remember that we got Bunting's invitation from the Golden Cat mission from inside his safe. There is also another invitation which you can get just at the other end of this street. So maybe we'll get both, I don't know, but then you can also just like sneak inside. And there are many ways of doing that. For example, possessing one of these fish and swimming through a sewer pipe, possessing a rat and going through a drain. We haven't used possession at all in this playthrough, and I don't really much care to. I mean, maybe we will just for fun in a bit if we collect enough rooms to possess people, but aside from that, nah, pretty indifferent to it. I'm getting nicely chewed up here, but there is somewhere... Come on. Somewhere down at the bottom of the riverbed. There it is, there is a rune. If I can actually get the bloody thing. Yoink. Okay, there's one more rune which is inside the mansion. It's a bit of a ball ache to get it, but I think we're going to be going to the places that have it, the stuff we need, so yeah. Up this side. And I think now all we will need to do is just dodge this tall boy, which should just be a case of hopping over this fence here. That's it. Okay. Neutral zone reached. Try to blend in. So we won't need to sneak here. We won't need to have any weapons. These guys should be fine. You're fine.
It's a fortress. Have you ever been in?
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand.
So there is another way to get a Boyle party invitation here, which is fine, so maybe we'll grab that. I don't know if we have the option to return it to its owner, but...
They're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch plague and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style. Or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman, so you might as well make them here.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only here to ask for a handout.
She must be desperate. When have the Boyles ever given anything away? Maybe she hopes she'll win the game. Life is so boring. I'd die without gossip.
We'll probably die anyway, waiting for Emma.
I'll drink to that.
Which part?
Any of it. Why, damn, I want some wine.
So yeah, this place is full of loathsome aristocrats. I just realised
I
something.
should cut them out entirely.
I think this is Bunting. Remember, of course, we stole his invitation, so he can't get into the party. I think he's here, having been denied entry. That looks like him, doesn't it? I never noticed that before, but there you go.
Teach him to best me at cards, the half-wit.
Are you looking forward to the party?
I certainly am. Look at that mask. Doll's arms and legs and a doll's face. It's like something off Alice Madness Returns.
Oh, that's an awful mask. Where can I get one?
Awful, because of course yours is great.
Pendleton? Is that you?
Invitation, please.
Here's my invitation.
Right this way, sir.
Thank you. These cool rail cars.
What did she expect?
What I thought was amazing about the stuff we've seen of Dishonored 2 is the new rail cars. Can't wait to have a look at those. They look great. Such a cool design.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. Just had someone here pretending to be you. Welcome.
So I guess it was, I wonder what's in there.
Teach him to best play cards.
Law book, some money. I don't think we need it. Would have been tricky to get the key. So yes, we did use Bunting's invitation, even though we had Matty's invitation as well. I don't think Corvo fancied being
It was fun.
pretending to be a lady.
What is it tonight?
Would have been slightly
Their hair and makeup
more
are
conspicuous, but there you go.
But one's
Here we are,
one-
finally inside the mansion
There's a-
grounds.
The Boyle cameo.
As if they don't get enough attention. Then again, the cameo is worth a lot.
Doesn't Esma's bedroom have a balcony? If you could get up there, I bet you could find something.
More likely, I'd end up in Coldridge Prison. The City Watch is everywhere tonight. But at least you're thinking.
There must be another way. Waverly likes to be seen in red.
Which everyone knows. Too obvious. You know, I hear there are other ways into Esma's bedroom.
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
Just thinking out loud, dear.
So they give us clues about the different options that we have of identifying which Boyle is the one that we need to kill. They're all, the three of them, Lydia, Esme and Waverly, are all dressed in the same costume, but one is white, one is red and one is black. You need to find out which one is Lydia, who is the one we want to kill. Now, the thing is that you can, of course, if you're going for high chaos, just kill all three of them, and then you know that you've killed them. One of them is going to be the right one. However, what you can also do is sneak into the bedrooms of the sisters and find a written clue in order to determine which is which, and but just by gossiping with the party guests you can eventually find out which one you need as well. We do actually have a good reason to be sneaking upstairs into the girls' bedrooms, so we will be doing that and just doing it that way. However, the safest way, if you're going for pure stealth, is just to talk to the party guests. Now this fucker is the guy who Trevor Pendleton gave us the note to deliver to him, if you remember that. Lord Shaw. What the note actually says is that Corvo is going to fight a duel to the death with this guy instead of Pendleton. Normally I quite like doing that because Shaw is an arsehole, but I did say I'm not killing anyone in this playthrough. I'm sticking to that. We're just going to ignore that guy. Pendleton can fight his own battles as far as I'm concerned. You can of course deliver the note to him and then just walk away from the duel. But whatever. Okay, what I'm going to try and do, first of all, is just a quick save it. I'm going to try and get up onto this balcony first. And failed to. Remember, of course, we can't be seen to be using powers here. And there is a guard up on this balcony. I don't think he patrols, I think he just stares out that way. So, if we can get around to the side, that might be alright.
Yes.
Oh no, he does patrol. Okay, we're cool. We can get up this way then. Huh? I don't think they have a problem with me blinking. Oops. This isn't going very well at all.
You couldn't stand the party either.
Shut up. Alright. You stupid bastard. Right, I'm in. This section, we are trespassing, so we need to be... And there are tons of guards upstairs. So we need to be extremely careful here, but there is some very, very valuable stuff. There goes one of the Boyles. You can tell by the big hat with the flowers. That's what the costume looks like. But we don't need to concern ourselves yet with those. And there are 2 paintings up here. Amongst the guards. Crystal cider. That's just a health one. So there are 2 paintings around where the guards are patrolling that are both very valuable, so we'll probably try and get those as well. Mostly just trying to loot the shit out of this place. Notice this blue thing. Those are interactive things. You notice that opens a secret passage up to the loft. That is a way of easily getting across to Waverley's room, which is a way of bypassing the guards. And we do need to go up here anyway to get some monies. But one of the things I really, really love about this stage is how the architecture is just absolute. You know, it even has this spooky, dusty, cobwebby loft space, which is like a secret area. And just creeping around all the different areas of the mansion, the slums across the canal. It really reminds me of like gothic romance stuff, you know, like Daphne du Maurier and Crimson Peak. And also like the fact everyone's wearing the freaky masks is like Eyes Wide Shut, or like a freaky masquerade sort of cult. It also reminds me of the ball scene in Labyrinth, which is a film I really love. Overall, just the atmosphere of this stage really makes it for me. I think we'll be safe in here. This room is locked from the outside. A guard outside carries the key, but won't come in here. There he is, you see, he has the key on his belt. He won't come in here unless alerted, so it's just a way to avoid stealing the key from him. And there is, of course, some nice stuff in Waverley's room, like a decorative plate, and Waverley Boyle's diary. Esma's set aside more than enough spirits for the party tonight, I shouldn't wonder. If she didn't have a drink in her hand, she'd positively lose her balance. Count on me to stay sober, especially in these critical times. Would that I could escape Dunwall entirely, for I have a terrible feeling that someone might be after me. Waverley. So there's some real, like, gossip stuff. Boyle jewellery box, Waverley's bedroom key, which we can use to get out of here from the other side if we wish. However, I think this area is particularly dangerous for guards. I could just try taking this guy out from this side and dragging him inside. It's a bit too dangerous. Let's go back over the loft space. I think I saw something collectible there, did I? Just a spiritual remedy. Nope, never mind. How are we doing for time? Half an hour, okay. I was hoping I might be able to do this entire mission in one episode. Maybe I'll just do it like as a longer episode. I don't want to rush through this, it's just so enjoyable. Anyway. For patrols, this area is really nasty. If any of them see me, I'm just going to freeze. Yeah, you see already. If any of these guys actually see me or get alerted too far off their patrols, I'm just going to freeze time and take them all out. But there's too much valuable stuff up here. That portrait, that's Vera Moray, aka Granny Rags. That's what she looked like when she was younger. That's one of the ones we're after. Now, will I be able to take this guy out without any of the other ones seeing me? This is where I really wanted to sleep darts, you see.
Wish it were Marcy. Just stay alert.
Is he talking to another guard? If so, this is a bad idea, but never mind. Oh no. Someone else going for the alarm?
Damn it!
There's a key to the basement vault.
Ah, no, okay, right. That was a stupid thing to do. Maybe I'll just try and get these things.
Wish it were Marcy. Just stay alert.
I'm just wondering why this guy's like frozen on the spot. Maybe I can just freeze time and grab this stuff. Maybe I'll just do that. Yoink. Yoink. There is also another... Alright, these guys are spreading out now. Hello? Don't mind me. Come with Uncle. I don't think any of them go in this room, so... No. Actually... There we go. Right, we still need to find Lydia's... Oh! Lydia's room. Is this guy going to come any further? No. I think we're alright. We still need to find Lydia's room. Which is somewhere on this floor. Which also has another painting and something that we really need. That's the way back where we came in from the balcony. That's the way downstairs for the party. The reason why we can't get in here from inside the party is because there is like a wall of light which is heavily guarded. This area is forbidden to all party guests. There is also a way of coming up here where you can seduce one of the sisters. I think it's Esma. And then you can... Oh shit. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. You can seduce one of them and then you can like bring them up stairs to her chambers, which is one way of getting in. Or you can do it this way. It's really hard to sneak in from inside the party though, because there is overseers with music boxes. Ah yes, I remember now, it's on the other side. One of the things that makes this so difficult is you have to get across. Down below is like the main concourse of the party below, so it's very on top, which is why I blinked across. Here is a painting of Hiram, the Spymaster's axis of asymmetry. Yoink. What else is in here? This is Lydia's room, who's our target. Lots of clothes strewn around. Kinky. Lydia Boyle's diary. I am looking forward to the party tonight despite the prospect of so many boorish men talking about their business failures. What I wouldn't give to meet a fine young musician in this horrible town. Someone who appreciates the harpsichord, for instance, and could write me a song. Lydia. Yoink. That's the basement vault key, which we will need to get the final rune in this stage. Note to Lydia Boyle. Lydia, darling, here are the 3 costumes for your party. It pains me that I can't be there, although I'm sure you understand why. I know you're going to look lovely in black. I've enclosed a skeleton key to Dunwall Tower. When you visit me, no barrier will come between us. HB. That is, of course, Hiram Burrows. Yes, of course there is a skeleton key. I can't remember where it is, though. Well... Oh, that guard's slightly close. Some Rivercross pearls, lots of delicious monies, and another one over there. Let's just read that again. Maybe it's on her person. I can't remember exactly. Let's see. No, we don't have it, so it's really useful to have it for the next mission. You can probably guess where we're going next. Anyway, we know that the one we were after is in black. So that's something. Oh, there it is. Dunwall Tower, skeleton key, large Rivercross pearl, Boyle pocket watch. We are getting absolutely packets of money up here. But we're now basically just about done. There's probably a couple of things I missed, but don't need them. Now we can creep our way back downstairs. And the easiest way to do that is probably going to be to go back across this side and out of the balcony. I could actually just blink downstairs. Maybe I'll try that. That would be quicker. There we go. You are no longer trespassing. Here we are in the party.
We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me, my cousin is a marquis.
So this is one of the Boyles. It's not the one we want.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe you've had the pleasure.
How rude. Some valuable things around here that we want, but
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any
that's the one we want, Lydia Boyle.
as I
Here's the other one.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically
I
own
wonder
your
if I can
estate.
steal
What if I said I
this.
could get you out of the city, away from...
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
Oh, you. Miss White is the person who you can also use to find out which Boyle is which. If you get her a drink. I'm just going to have her actually a quick wander around, just because this area is, I think, the most beautiful in the entire game. The graphics in this game are sort of showing their age a bit now. But this, I mean, look, you have this amazing stained glass dome with the fireworks outside visible above it. There's like confetti everywhere floating around. These like elaborate paisley sort of draperies. It's just so great. I love like the colours. It's sort of misty, like the air's thick with cigarette smoke, and like just the creepy classical music. It really has like an Eyes Wide Shut sort of vibe, like quite burlesque-y, and it's so good. The whale oil closet is what you can use, as you can see by these cables, to disarm this wall of light if you wanted to get upstairs that way, but far too on top. There's a list of the guests. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, if I want to find the dining room. Hello. But yeah, I just spend tons of time. When I play this casually, I just spend so much time just walking around. You see this confetti, the golden drapery. I really love it. There's my target. Hello. We'll leave her for now, she's fine.
This as an opportunity.
To what? Hold on. I need a cigar.
Let me see. I want to find the dining room. Miss White reminded me that there is
Something about a deal with Barrister Arnold Tim.
this toilet room is like what you can use if you want to if you want to take one of the Boyles off to a secluded spot in order to, you know, like assassinate her really more discreetly. You can do that.
The rats came a half a year before the Empress died.
This massive catfish is amazing. I really like that. So cool.
Something caused this. It's not the Empress's
And
passing.
like
That's
a
what they want you to think.
jugged hair.
That's what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together.
This is
It's great again.
this like
Some of us will be
wine or cider fountain. Some of the stuff in this stage is RNG. This is an overseer with a music box. Prevents you from using
No
spells
guests past this point.
around here. We will need to go past that point down to the cellar momentarily.
Anything you need, sir.
Alright, I'm going to stop fucking around now. Let's get this done with. Hello.
Yes.
So, if we guess her name, then she becomes interested in us and we can talk to her. I think we then get two options for what we can say. I think if we actually are honest and tell her that her life is in danger, then she will trust us. Maybe she doesn't, I can't remember. Otherwise, we can go to a secluded spot and not do anything, and then when she gets bored, she will go downstairs to the wine cellar. We can then follow her, subdue her quietly, and do all that. But I've actually just realised there is a non-lethal option which I haven't done yet, which I need to do first.
Drink. Anything else?
Let's see. Do that one.
Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself. We'll go to the
I
music
promise
room.
to.
We have
Let's see if we can find the guy quickly before she gets bored.
We found out what the whales could
He
do.
wears a freaky mask, and
This is the big. Excuse me.
Are you trying to guess which one is which? I was
if we
thinking-
talk to enough people, one of them will tell us who he is, or one of them tell us that he was looking for us. Here he is.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately.
Look at this, his private conversation. He walks like 2 meters across the room, and then he
I'm
deems
a
it
friend of
safe.
Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
You freaky fucker. Right, so I can see by her pointer that she is already going downstairs. So I'm just actually going to leg it down there.
Right there.
Hopefully I've been able to do this sufficiently in a way. I'm just going to go past this guard as well.
Ooh, scary mask.
Yeah, thanks. Quickly use dark vision, put the weapon away. See, there's a guard here, but yeah, she comes down here. Basically, whether you tell her to or whether you tell her to go to the music room, she ends up down here. So it's just a way that we can very, very quickly subdue her with a sleep dart to the back of the neck. Nice and clean. Loot 100 coins. And then carry her unconscious body a little bit further down to where this guy is waiting for us. Here he is on his boat. I don't feel good about doing this, guys, but I promised not to kill anyone. That's what I'm going to do.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board. At last. Oh, my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
Yeah. That guy... truly disturbing. He loves her, she doesn't love him back. He basically kidnaps her and promises that no one will ever see her again for her entire life. That's really, really hard decision to make. We've neutralised her anyway. There she goes, Lydia Boyle. Generally, if I'm playing this game from a moral standpoint, which I have done sometimes, I find I kill her. I like slit her throat from behind, kill her quickly. I think that, you know, if she has to go one way or the other, the way to do it is to kill her before she even knows what's going on. If the alternative is that she live for the rest of her long life as a slave to a pervert, truly awful. Anyway, we used that basement vault key that we got from Lydia's room. Hello. That gets us the final rune and absolutely loads of gold and some whale oil. We can get in through this vent if we possess a rat. Could possess one of that rat swarm, but don't need to. Now all that remains to be done is to leave this party by going upstairs, not downstairs, and find Samuel. If I can actually find the way back up. There it is. I am actually just going to dark vision one more time, just in case there is a guard patrolling around here who may get annoyed by the fact that blue-jawed hagfish eggs, yum. Yeah, the servants don't really mind that you're down here, but some coins in here, might as well have those as well. Got way too much money now, but who cares. Right, there is a guard here. This is the guy I was hoping to avoid. Excuse me. I'm out of there. Should be alright now. There we go. Hey.
Okay, move it along.
Alright, I will. Love these blancmanges as well. Very decadent food. Confetti falling over the food. Just love it. It's just such a cool looking thing. Probably one of the best looking areas I've ever seen in any game, I would say.
Excuse me.
We're done here. No one is any the wiser, not even her own sister.
I trust you're behaving yourself.
Oh, you know me. Always well behaved.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time
Hmm.
tonight. Welcome to the Boyle estate.
How am I going to get out of here? Probably over this post, I would imagine. There's the tall boy. Samuel is over that side, so... Oh shit, there's a tall boy down there as well. Well, this isn't good. Oh, he's there. Okay, fine. The game does a slightly annoying thing. Spotlights. Shit. I hope that's alright. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay. I'm just going to load the autosave. That should be when we left the party. Yeah.
The Boyles hope you have a wonderful...
Seems like there are spotlights and there are also extra kind of
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
tall boy patrols and that sort of stuff here. Generally pretty tricky to get back to him. Should I just swim? Oh, it's the tall boys that have the spotlights. Okay, fine. Let's try this again. Okay, that appears to be coming down. Samuel has moved. Find him past the canal gate. Now the thing is that the question is that can we get to him that way? We may have to go behind this guard post. Unless we can just blink over the top. Doesn't really matter if I'm detected at this point. Mission clue. Samuel may have hidden from the tall boys beyond the canal gate. Would seem so. Gonna sneak along this side, it should be fine. Oh. There we go. Sorted. Hey.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Let's go. Alright. Oh, we got the ghost achievement for that one as well. Yeah, that's fine. All the runes, all the bone charms, all the shrines, all the paintings. A decent amount of the coins. Pretty happy with that. With the removal of Lady Boyle, his greatest financial supporter, the Lord Regent is now as vulnerable as he has ever been. It's time to make preparations to strike directly.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Alright, we need to go and talk to the loyalists and all that. Standard proc. But I'm going to end this episode here. Next time we will debrief with Lord Pendleton and we will go on from there to some epic shit. Thanks very much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time for more Dishonored. Take care and goodbye.